Here's the blurb about the Milwaukee Bucks ending the Lakers' 33-game win streak on January 9th, 1972 against the Lakers. That year, the Lakers finished with 13 losses. Warriors finished with 31, reflections of each other. Last night, the Warriors lost by 13 points. There was also on the same day a UFC fight, which I'm going to make a video on, that lasted 13 seconds, and I don't think it's a coincidence. Here's the first win from October 27th. Their opponent fell with 95 points. The word martyr happens to have gematria of 95. People who run the league, they might see it as that type of thing. One little side point about them losing to the Bucks. This year I've been saying a lot of things are lining up for the Packers to be in Super Bowl 50, hosted by the San Francisco 49ers. The Bucks and the Packers are both from the state of Wisconsin. So keep that in mind if that happens. Let's go back now through some other things that stood out in the Warriors' win streak. Notice that it began in Portland. They won that game 116 to 105. That was the Warriors' 64th win of the season. In that game, Stephen Curry set the record for most three-pointers in a season. Stephen Curry, the name, sums to 64. Notice that Stephen's a 33 name. In their 64th win, he set the NBA record for most threes in a season. Coincidence? Again, they were chasing that 33-game win streak. If you missed my video that I did before on Kobe Bryant, right here, Truth Seeker, Kobe's retirement poem, Dear Basketball, please check out this video. I show how his career has been by the numbers, and in this video, it was before the Sixers win streak or losing streak was over. I predicted that the losing streak would end against the Lakers, which it did. It's also scripted. It's also predictable once you know the code and if you know the league history. All these leagues are. NBA, NFL, MLB, it's all scripted. Here was Kobe earlier this year saying he thinks the Warriors can make the run at the 33-game win streak. If you don't speak the language, you don't see why this is so interesting. Kobe equals 33. In the history of the NBA, these are all 33 names. Magic, Michael, Bird, Kobe, Steven or Stephen. Some other ones, Patrick, as in Patrick Ewing, Vincent as in Vince Carter. So many of the stars of the league have had 33 names. NBA Finals has gematria of 33. It's a 33 league, Truth Seeker. I said it 2 years ago, and the league has backed up my point ever since. The same argument could be made for the other leagues. In the recent World Series, I documented how on the 33rd pitch, strange things were happening throughout the World Series. Go back and check out those videos. Evidence of the scripting. Earlier this year, something that stood out about the Warriors setting the record, first team to start a season 16-0. They did it over the Lakers, who were chasing the 33 streak. They won it 111 to 77. Remember, the NBA Finals equals 111. What's interesting about the Lakers losing was 77. There's a few things that are interesting. One of which is that the interim coach, Luke Walton, his father, Bill Walton, won the NBA Finals in the 76-77 season over the 76ers. He did it with the Portland Trail Blazers out of Oregon, the 33rd state. They won it in 77, the only year the Blazers have won the Finals. His son, interim coach, when this is going on. I think this might be a clue for the Finals to come this year. And here's what else is interesting about 16. Only it and 90, when written out as words, have gematria of 33. They went 16-0, setting a new record, chasing the Lakers' 33 win streak. They did it against the Lakers. Star players, 33 names, 33 league. With regards to 77, there was also this. Earlier this year, Stephen Curry set his own record for, right here, I'll just read it, a record-breaking November. Most three-pointers in November, he set the record with 77. Last year, he supposedly set a new record, hitting 77 straight three-pointers in practice, something never done before. Notice he went 94 of 100, the reflection of 49 for Warriors. It makes me wonder, is this stuff all made up? Is it just bogus headlines? You know, just to sell jerseys, create hype? Or are these people really achieving this? You know, be interesting to know the truth, but the number is definitely significant. These numerologists, 11 and multiples of 11 are the master numbers: 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. In the NBA, 55 is the year that the MVP award was made. Dolph Schayes, a NBA legend from that time who won the championship in 55, just died recently. Former 76er. A lot of 76ers have been dying lately. Daryl Dawkins, Moses Malone. I have videos on it. Dying by the numbers. Creepy stuff. When the Warriors went 15-0, Truth Seeker, it was also a tribute in history. The team that had done it prior was the Washington Capitals in the year 1948. The Warriors went 15-0 on a date with 48 numerology, tying the team that set the record in 48. That team would also go on to the finals and lose in 49, which reminds of Warriors. We could see a repeat of last year's NBA Finals. It could be Warriors-Cavs again. If that happens, I am pretty sure the Cavs will win. The storyline will be Kevin Love and whatever else they do between now and then. Also, Truth Seeker, the way they often write Golden State on the screen, the abbreviated way, happens to have a Gematria 33. That might be cheating, though. Again, last year in the NBA Finals, Iguodala, the 76er, was the MVP. Or I should say former 76er. He played almost his whole career with the 76er, came over to the Warriors, went to the NBA Finals, the unlikely MVP. The Warriors come from Philadelphia. All tributes to history. 76ers began the season 0-18 and then won against the Lakers, against Kobe Bryant on his farewell tour, who's from Philadelphia. If you haven't seen this video right here, Kobe's retirement parts 1 and 2, please check it out. Lots of interesting information here, totally different, additional to what I'm teaching in this video. But you can see in this video I made the prediction Kobe would lose that game, all part of his farewell tour, part of the rigged NBA. You know, if I'm breaking your heart with this information, if you love, this sport, it's okay. You can still like the sport. You can still appreciate the athleticism. Just recognize that the game is rigged. That should be apparent to all of you with the calls that are made, with the decisions made. Big rigged spectacle. Speaking of 44 Truth Seeker, I just did a video on LeBron and his lifetime deal on Pearl Harbor Day and with Nike and its 44th year of existence. This number's no joke. Please check out my video on LeBron. I'm not going to go into it all. I just did the video. Please check the video log. You'll find it. Very interesting information. Nike, located in the 33rd state. And the reason this slides up here, Truth Seeker, is just to show you how this by the numbers thing, it's deeper than just scores in a game. The people who do this are the Masons, the Zionists. They control the NBA. They kill people by the numbers. Harvey Pollack was the only NBA employee left from the 47 season, the year the Philadelphia Warriors won. He died this offseason just right after the championship. He died at age 93, being born on March 9th, which in most parts of the world is written 9/3. Also 3/9. Important numbers to the Masons and Zionists. Numbers we talk about a lot. Numbers that have to do with sacrifice. The word crucifix equals 93. Harvey Pollack equals 59. The kill number. Remember the Warriors streak just ended on a date with 59 numerology. In 44 land, we talked about how kill and 59 come together. The date he died on, also a date with 44 numerology. See what I mean, Truth Seeker? We just talked about this in the losing streak. I said it's bigger than that. Here it is in the death of the only original employee from the beginning of the NBA when the Philadelphia Warriors won. He died 106 days after his birthday. This is the number of prophecy. Earlier in Philadelphia, there had been a train wreck on May 12th, the 106th day, traveling 106 miles per hour. His t-shirt not long before he died. Look at this. This many days old, but who's counting? Well, I'm telling you, somebody is. And that's how they're lining up these leagues. That's how they're rigging these games. That's how they're killing these people. It's sick. That's why we got to not support these leagues, Truth Seeker. If you haven't seen my other work, please check it out. Lots of important work to share. Just want people to wake up to how these games are rigged by the numbers and rigged by history. It's no coincidence. It's the way it's done. Until next time.